The captain and the ship. Imagine for a moment you're on a vast ocean voyage. You're standing on the deck of a massive ship. The waves are rolling, the horizon stretches endlessly, and you're just one passenger among many. Up above, on the bridge, stands the captain. They've navigated these waters before. They've studied the charts, weathered the storms, and seen things from a vantage point we can't even reach from where we stand. They know when to adjust course, when to slow down, when to turn to avoid hidden reefs or catch the best winds. Now, from the deck, you and I might feel that ship rocking and say, "Why are we turning left? Why aren't we going straight?" But the captain, the one with the radar, the forecast, the instruments, sees what we cannot see. And that, my friends, is exactly how it is with God, our Creator. He is the captain. He's been where we have not gone. He sees from above what we cannot see below. He knows the depths of the waters, the direction of the currents, and the destination He's leading us toward. Genesis 1:1 says, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." That means before there was ever a sea to sail, before there was ever a ship to build, God was already there. He designed it all, the stars in the sky, the tides that rise and fall, and even the heart that beats within your chest. He is not a captain who just learned the ropes. He is the architect of all things. Isaiah 55 reminds us, "My thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways." You see, from the deck, we see waves. From the bridge, He sees the whole ocean. From the deck, we see clouds. From His vantage point, He sees the storm's end before it ever begins. Now, let's be honest, when you're below deck and the waves start pounding, it's easy to panic. You hear the wind howling, the floor creaking, and it feels like the captain's lost control. But from the bridge, the captain is calm. They've seen storms before. They know how to navigate them. That's how God deals with us. When the storm of life rises, when the diagnosis comes, when the job is lost, when the future feels uncertain, we may think, "Lord, where are you?" But He hasn't stepped away from the wheel. He's still in command. He's still guiding. He's still charting the course. Remember when God spoke to Job out of the whirlwind in Job 38 and said, "Where were you when I laid the foundation of the earth?" It wasn't a rebuke of Job's pain. It was a reminder of His power. God was saying, "Job, I see from a place you cannot see. I've been at this longer than you've been alive." That's the captain speaking. And that's the same God steering your life right now. Proverbs 3:5-6 gives us the secret to peace at sea. "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your paths." See, the problem is that too many of us want to grab the wheel. We think, if I just steer my own life, I'll get there faster. But we don't see the reefs beneath the surface. The captain does. He knows He knows what dangers lie ahead, and what blessings are waiting on the other side of obedience. Jeremiah 29:11 reminds us of His heart. "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." So when the ship turns unexpectedly, don't assume it's drifting. It might just be God avoiding a reef you didn't even know was there. Let me ask you a few questions to bring this home. In what areas of your life are you still trying to steer on your own? Where are you second-guessing the captain's direction because you don't like how the ship is turning? Can you remember a time when, looking back, you realized God's detour was actually His protection? Sometimes the greatest act of faith isn't rowing harder, it's letting go of the wheel. Trusting that even when you can't see the stars, the captain still knows the coordinates. Psalm 32:8 gives us a promise straight from the captain himself. "I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you." Did you hear that? His eye is on you, not with anger, but with love. Not with impatience, but with care. He hasn't taken His eyes off the sea, and He hasn't taken His hands off your life. So, church, the next time you feel the waves, the next time the ship rocks, the next time you don't understand why the course has changed, remember this: you're not the captain. You're the passenger of a vessel designed by God Himself. And the captain, your Creator, has never lost a ship yet. Stay aboard, trust His hand, and rest in His wisdom, because the one who started this voyage will bring you safely to harbor. He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. Philippians 1-6.